And on the international scene, a mysterious flu virus has taken the lives of 3 tribesmen just outside Lahitutu, Botswana. Missionary doctors in an unprecedented call are asking African officials to close the border of Botswana.
All our medical supplies had no impact on this disease. I've never seen anything like it. It comes quickly and kills without mercy. I personally feel.
Seems like all you ever hear these days is bad news.
Except at church, right, Dad? They always tell the good news there.
That's right, son.
I'm hungry, Dad. What's for supper?
Tonight is Tuesday. It's meatloaf.
That's my favorite. Let's hurry, Dad.
I'll go make the coffee.
Turn on the news, will you?
Okay.
All American embassies in Africa are being closed. American personnel are being evacuated and taken to military detention centers, pending blood tests to determine whether they have indeed been infected with this killer virus. At this point, the international medical community is baffled. Our correspondent on the scene is Deborah Mansker. Deborah.
I can barely hear you. There is widespread panic across Africa. People are fleeing their homes in droves only to be stopped by the military at borders. The military are burning the bodies of the dead in massive pits in an effort to head off the spread of this deadly disease. It seems to attack its victims without warnings. Officials here say you can have the disease for a week before you show any signs that there's anything wrong with you. This disease has managed to ravage the continent of Africa in only 2 short weeks. At this point, doctors say they aren't even close to a treatment, let alone a cure.
John, are you listening to this?
This is terrible.
Daddy, why are those people crying?
If a cure is not soon found, the people of Africa will be wiped out. If you have family in Africa, do not, I repeat, do not attempt to have them flown out, and do not attempt to enter the country. You will be met with military opposition.
This is spreading like a wildfire, John.
We need to pray for those people, Daddy. Do they know Jesus?
I don't know, son. But let's pray for this country and for the doctors that they will be able to find a cure.
John, you're home from work early.
Yes, there wasn't much point in trying to work. Everybody's glued to the TV news reports. With the European borders being closed down due to the spread of this mysterious virus, everybody's getting edgy. It's hard to concentrate on brake pads. I wish we could use them to stop this disease.
Daddy! You're home!
Why do you look so sad?
Aunt Jean isn't going to be able to come for my birthday party.
Why not?
Because she lives in Nebraska and we live in Kansas. They said on the news that they're going to close the state borders.
What? Carol, turn on the TV.
All borders between Canada and the U.S. and Mexico and the United States have been closed. A governor's conference has been ordered to discuss the closing of all state borders in the country as a precautionary measure. If you are a member of the state militia, you have been requested to report for special training duty to handle rioting and looting should current conditions worsen. Parents are asked to keep children home from school until further notice. Health inspectors have closed all public restrooms and drinking fountains.
Daddy, is that disease going to come to America?
I don't know, son.
Daddy, I wish there was something I could do. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Then I'm going to ask God to help me find a cure for this virus.
That would be a good thing to do, son.
I just wish there was something I could do. I guess I'm just too little. But I can still pray. Can't I, Daddy?
You sure can. And when you pray, pray hard.
I'll pray the hardest and bestest prayer I've ever prayed, Daddy. Daddy, do you think God would be able to hear my little prayer with all the other people praying?
Oh yes, God listens to the little prayers first.
That's very nice of him. Why do you suppose he does that?
Well, I suppose it's because little people have to go to bed earlier than big people. Now, what do you say we go and pray together as a family? Then I'll challenge you to a game of checkers.
Double jumps?
Double jumps!
John, it's still dark outside. What are you doing up? What time is it?
It's 3 a.m.
What's wrong?
There is a report that the east and west coast have been hit by the virus. It is slowly moving to the center of the nation.
Oh, John, what are we gonna do?
We're going to get up, get dressed, and go to the hospital.
What?
The doctors say they think they may have found a cure. If they can find someone with pure blood, they can make a vaccine that will combat this virus. They have asked everyone to go to their local hospital and have a blood test done. Get Tim up. We're going down right away. Time is something we can't waste at this point.
Boy, that needle hurt, Daddy. But I didn't cry.
That's good, son. We're all doing our part to help find a cure.
Wouldn't it be great, Daddy, when the doctors go find this cure? Just think. Nobody has to die from this anymore.
Is there a Tim Weber in the waiting room?
I'm Tim Weber.
This little boy is Tim Weber?
I'm Mr. Weber, Tim's father. Is there something wrong, doctor?
We didn't realize that the blood donor we would be looking for would be a minor.
You mean Tim's blood can provide the cure? That's wonderful!
Can I speak to you and your wife privately? The nurses will take Tim down and prepare him for the donation.
Let's talk in here.
This is a release form for us to be able to use Tim's blood to make the vaccine. As his father, you will need to sign the form.
Certainly, doctor. Tim Weber, 228 North Pine Street. Under how many pints of blood you will need, there is no amount listed.
As I said before, we were not expecting that a minor would be the only available donor. Believe me, Mr. Weber, we would not ask Tim to do this if we had anyone else available with the correct match. But the fact of the matter is Tim is the only one across the entire nation. We will need all of Tim's blood.
What? You mean you're gonna take my little boy's life? Just save the world? I won't let you do it! John!
You honestly expect me to sign this form?
Believe me, Mr. Weber, I know how hard this is for you, but millions of lives will be saved by your son's sacrifice.
Carol, I think we'll have to let Tim make this call. I'm going down to tell him.
I already know what he's gonna say.
Memorial services were held today for little Tim Weber, the boy who sacrificed his life for all of us. Turnout was low for the ceremony. Many people simply stayed home, too tired from the week's work to pay respects. Others simply went to the lake to relax after all the current tension, while others wanted to get back to the normalcy of mowing the lawn and just being alive. The Webers were disappointed, but a spokesman for the family said,